Hello, friends and champions of education. If you've ever asked, how can I make a difference in the life of a student? This may be your chance. At Innovate the Future, a fully recognized 501c3 nonprofit, we are building something game-changing, literally. You've all heard of Xogos Gaming, the educational gaming platform. Students from kindergarten through 12th grade are learning through gameplay and even activities off the screen. This is a system that they earn coins through gameplay, hard work, and moving closer to their future. Free from student debt, let's say. Xogos is our sister organization that helps students earn coins through their own merits. Now, it's Innovate the Future that helps convert those coins into real life scholarships and funds it, basically. But we need your help to take it to the next level. There are 2 scholarship paths in this system, in our mission. 2 scholarship paths, 1 mission. Let me explain how we're helping students and how your donations can play a direct role in changing lives. First one, K through 12 studies. First, we launched an SGO, a scholarship granting organization, to help K through 12 students, especially homeschoolers, independent learners, and schools that just need help with funding things like Xogos, or additional educational materials, or other services, even tutoring, outside basically the standard curriculum that the school affords, or the students usually would get. Now, the third thing that we do, that the scholarships do, it helps them to succeed in ways traditional funding doesn't always cover. Now, remember, this is just K through 12 studies. This is not post-secondary education, such as universities, trade schools, and such. No, this is all just K through 12. If you're a company, you'll get a standard tax write-off by donating to us. But if you're an individual donor who owes taxes to the IRS, this is huge. Really, this is huge. Federally, you are eligible to receive dollar for dollar credits towards your tax bill. That's right. Donate up to $1,700 to Innovate the Future. Get $1,700 off your tax bill. And 90% of that goes directly to the students through scholarships. Just 10% covers basic administrative needs. The rest of it all goes to empowering young learners. Now, post-secondary scholarships. This is the big one. This is like game on, debt off. So the next step is a big one for us, post-secondary scholarships. Everything from trade schools, universities, and even certificates for your career path. Here's the dream we've built, and that we are building, I should say. A generation of students who leave high school with merit-based, coin-powered scholarships thanks to Xogos. And because of that, leaving college with no debt. Here's how it works. Students earn coins by playing educational games, getting good grades, and being active in their community off the screen. Those coins accumulate in their accounts and can be converted into real scholarships for universities, trade schools, and even career readiness programs. And when they graduate, they do so with a lot less debt or even no debt at all. So, as a donor, here's where your impact goes. 65% directly to those scholarships earned by their own merit from Xogos Gaming. Now, they earn the coins on the Xogos platform, but you're funding the scholarships that they get from it and such. Now, we would love to continue with donors for the rest of the existence, but we also know that sometimes it's going to be hard, such as the economy going down or things like that. Maybe we can't get donors as often for other economic reasons that's happening in the world, or other reasons, I shouldn't even say economic, other reasons in the world. Well, 20% of those funds, so 65% goes to scholarships, 20% to building a self-sustaining evergreen funding program. So this model can live on without needing any donations, though we always ask for donations and as much money as we can get for these scholarships, the better. Now, that 20%, we will talk about the Evergreen program that we're developing as soon as it's patented. It is patent pending because it's revolutionary. Now, 10% goes to further development of new cutting-edge educational technology and games. So 65% again is scholarships, 20% is for building the self-sustaining evergreen funding program, 10% to development. Okay, so that leaves what? 65, 20, 10, 5%. That is to keep our nonprofit operations running. So administrative costs, basically. Now, we promise transparency. We also promise recognition and legacy. So let's go through each of those. Transparency. We know trust is key. That is why we promise full transparency on every dollar you provide us, or every dollar that we use. You'll know exactly where your donations are going and how many students you've helped. Now, on the other side, the recognition. We want to give you recognition for the great donations that you've given. And if you're a major donor, we'll honor your gift with a physical award, something you could be proud of sharing on your website, social media, and even your SEC filings as a show of goodwill and community support. Now just imagine the stories you'll be being part of. A student in a rural town lands a full ride to college. Someone that never would have had a chance if it weren't for you. A teen learning to weld or to code thanks to the trade school scholarships that you played a part in. How about this one? Thousands of learners accessing education safely and affordably. Those are all because of your donations. And it's all starting with donations as small as $20 or as impactful and big as like 10,000 or more. Every dollar is truly counted. Now, transparency, we literally will be doing audits on ourselves, but we are not auditing ourselves with the reports that will be coming to you. That will be a third party that's not attached to us. We want you to know that we are safe. That's why we're bringing third party auditors in. And our board of directors that is their task. Their tasks with making sure that you are able to trust us because you see exactly where the money is going and what we are doing with it. So we believe that every student deserves a shot at success without being drowned in debt. If you share that belief, if you want to build the future instead of just hoping for it, join us. Support Innovate the Future. Be part of the Xogos revolution and help us fund the future. One student, one coin, one dream at a time. Thank you again. See you soon.